Welcome to the January 2019 Magic Makers Movement 16-minute metabolic conditioning circuit with weights. So you will need one set of moderate to heavy weights. We're going to get started with the flies, doing burpees. So jump back or step back, one push-up, jump in, weights to shoulders, push press overhead, and then continue with that. So place the weights down, jump or step back, bring the weights to the shoulders, and then press them overhead. So you're going to be doing a squat press for that movement after the burpee. Bringing the weights all the way to shoulders while you stay low in that squat and then press the weights overhead. This should get your heart rate up. You should definitely feel burning. So I'm showing you some modifications as well. So always you're able to step back instead of jump back. And then of course you can always bring the knees down for those push-ups if needed. But try and really get low for the squat, keeping the weights at the shoulders, and then press them overhead. Moving on to the next exercise, you're going to be doing about 5 to 6 mountain climbers and then one row. So you'll be alternating the rows each side after you do 5 to 6 mountain climbers in between. Just bringing the knees in as fast as you can, or you can also step them in a little bit more slowly if you want to keep it more controlled and not as high impact. So again, really want to make sure you're staying on the toes for those rows, but if you need to, you can always drop down the knees if you're feeling it's putting too much pressure on your core, if you're still healing from an abdominal separation or diastasis recti. Good, really spread through the upper back as you're doing the mountain climbers, trying to really keep the shoulders engaged down the back. And the shoulders are right over the wrists. Try not to creep them back and cheat yourself. Draw that belly button up to the spine to work the core. Finishing these up, and we're going to move on to standing. You're going to come with the weights on the shoulders for a reverse lunge, alternating sides. So as you step back, we're going to do a kick in the front. You're going to step back, do an overhead press, and then forward kick. Alternate which foot steps back, overhead press as you hold the lunge, and then kick it forward. Sometimes I forget and don't do the overhead press as I hold the lunge. But you can kind of see me hesitating sometimes. But try and get that overhead press as you hold the reverse lunge. Forces you to hold the lunge a bit longer as well and get to that burning. And then big kick forward as you stand. Alternate step back, overhead press. So you're going to really feel those shoulders burning after these. The first movement where you do an overhead press as well. That was intentional to try and really burn out those shoulders. So keep the pace up on these. With the metabolic conditioning, you really want to try and get the heart rate up and get into the breathlessness as well. Drop one of the medium to heavy weights, bring it to the center, so you're going to hold it with both hands, and then you're going to do plié jumps, so nice wide squat, toes turned out, sit the hips down. As you start to open up through the hips, you'll be able to get lower. But you want to be in a little bit wider position than a normal squat. So plié should be a bit wider with the toes turned out. Really engage those glutes and keep moving. If it's too much to do the jumps, you can do low impact with just regular pliés up and down. Almost done with these. Do as many as you can. I would try to go to 20 and then rest, and then maybe go to 10 and then rest, and then go to 5. Get as many as you can in during that minute. It's a long stretch for these, but do your best. Finishing up this movement, and you're going to be done with the first round, and we'll be going back through for 3 more rounds, 4 rounds total of these 4 different exercises. Grab some water whenever you need to, and as soon as you're ready, jump back into it. If you're not ready, keep resting until you're ready to go again, and good luck. You guys got this.